Hey friends, welcome back to reality. I look like this because I'm not doing makeup on me. I'm doing makeup on this kid. This is one of my best friends of my whole life. Her name is Kayla, and she does not normally look like this at all. But she's got this amazing red hair, and she's got a very creative spirit. And so, as I was thinking of something we could do together while she was here visiting, I thought of this look. She loves the color purple, and she's got this amazing hair. And I was like, we have to do something dramatic, even if it's just for fun. And you all now get to see it on the internet. Even though right now it's just us in my bathroom. So if you want to figure out how to get this 30s inspired look, this is not for Halloween. This is because I love history. And there's a little bit of history lessons sprinkled throughout. I hope you enjoy this. I show you a little bit of how to do her hair, mostly focus on the makeup, but the overall look I think is something that we can definitely do still today without like vintage products. With the colors and stuff. So definitely went purple. Definitely feels fall-y. And especially since she's my favorite redhead. And watch, it's transfer proof. Nothing. Perf! Keep on watching, y'all. Like, commenting, and subscribe. I'm just kidding. I never say that. Hit that subscribe button down below and you'll get notifications. So let's get started. Let's jump into the video.
Bye.
That's what people do. Let's jump into the video. Except why do they do that? I think it's because they know how to edit it, so it like swoops this way. But I don't know how to do it. There she goes. Okay, so her hair's in these clips because I want the curls to cool, but the rest is in a real slick bun back here because when I comb these out, I'm gonna comb them to be like, and then I'm gonna take it and twist it around the bun. So the ends will be all tucked in. So right now she looks but I think she looks smoking.
I dig it.
I'm a flan. But we're gonna start with primer and her base. So for foundation, we are using the Tarte BB Tinted Cream, tinted primer. And it can be worn on its own as like a light coverage foundation or as a primer, but we're using it just with regular coverage because her skin's pretty clear. And the color is not written on here. Fair, light neutral, or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But I have a little bit of Smashbox Photo Finish Primer on my hand. And I'll put that in certain areas, and then we'll jump in with this. Kayla and I spend most of our time together giggling. But what I was going to tell you, before I was all rudely interrupted, is that your face is all red. Is that since this is, and also she doesn't know this fun fact, so it's going to be kind of a vintage look. It's going to be kind of a history-inspired look. You'll know as it goes on. You'll know. But that's why I'm using a mattifying primer, is because I only want her shiny in the places where we put shiny things. I don't want her glistening in unnecessary places.
No, we don't want that.
Nobody wants that, really.
No.
But it also helps because she has never touched her eyebrows, and they are perfect.
I actually do tweeze them.
Okay, well, you clean them up, though.
Yes.
You don't, like, get them plucked.
No.
And all growing up, she had these amazing eyebrows. She knows it, too. And so we're not gonna reshape them, but they're actually perfect for the look we're going for that she has no idea we're doing. You're done. So she looks a little bit like a ghost right now. But that's because we haven't done any bronzer or anything. and this color is gonna match her into like other seasons, so she's kind of tan right now.
I'm multi-seasonal.
No, that's what that means. Okay, and because this is a BB cream, you don't have to set it with powder, so we're gonna jump right into the eyeballs. But because the eyeballs are gonna be kind of intense, which she also doesn't know, I'm gonna do her brows first so that I know kind of the level of intensity that's going to happen with her brows. And I'm gonna make them a little bit darker than her natural color, because naturally she's got blonde brows, but I'm not gonna stand for that. I'm just kidding. Rude. Oh, look, you have eyebrows. Had to switch cameras for a little bit, and I'm going to put some brow gel on her. So she has eyebrows, and they're quite robust.
Almost matches my hair.
So now let's start on the eyeballs. I'm going to use the Tarte Pro palette because, don't look, these colors are going to be our best friends.
Oh, was he?
It's these ones.
Those aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be.
What do you think it was going to be, like teal? And
Scary.
so for this look, I'm going to do like a halo application. Use this light color vintage. Can you see that? Is that in there? This light color vintage, yes. And put it all over the lid and up to all over everywhere, basically. Kayla, what are some words you would use to describe me?
Lovely, intentional, caring, outrageous.
That's true. Let's be honest about that.
In the best of ways, though.
Kayla studied vocal performance, and I studied musical theater. So we talk a lot about...
Who can relate?
Yeah.
In ways.
Who can relate?
Woo! I just don't know how to belt, so whatever.
Okay, so as you guys can see, I've taken that dark color here, the inner corner, outer corner, and in the crease, bringing the two together. And I'm going to take a little bit and smoke out this outside just a tiny bit from this color Fierce. It's kind of a gray purple. It's always hard because with the mirror.
Yeah.
That one. There. So I'm going to continue going in with no filter and just building up that color. Mostly putting it on the outer corner and into the crease. And keep in mind the eyes are asymmetrical, so they're going to look different just by nature.
So you're filling in the middle?
No. I'm going over what I already did.
With another color?
Just a different color.
Okay. And what's the point?
In like a smaller, more concentrated area.
Okay.
But now I'm going to go in with Vamp, which is like a deep purple, and really deepen those like most concentrated places. So the outer corner and the inner corner. Mostly outer corner. So basically the deeper the color, the less I'm like fanning it out. So the lightest color covers the most area. Second to lightest color, transition shade, so that's going to be the most blended. Then this darkest colors, really concentrated in where I put it. Really specific location. I am going to put a little bit on the inner corner just to continue that halo effect. That's perfect, actually. Keep your eyebrows. All right, so we still have that middle spot, though, really, really light because we're going to put a highlighting shade in there. The dark colors are pretty much set. If you can't tell, we're going through a 1930s look. Now she knows.
Now I know.
Okay, let's go ahead
I like it so far.
You do?
Mm-hmm. It's dramatic.
Yeah, yeah. Then I'm going to take Dandelion Twinkle, because that's the highlighting shade that I want to use, because it's not stark white, but it'll add a really nice smell in.
Ooh,
Isn't that nice? Some people can't smell it. Like Paul's like, I don't know what that smells like.
Like it's supposed to smell like dandelion?
Yeah, well, it just smells good.
Yeah, it's floral.
I don't even care. I use it on all my brides. My brides, like, mine. Come on. So I'm packing that in the center of the lid where that kind of negative space is still at. And to blend it out, I'm going to take that blending brush I've been using this whole time and just kind of soften those edges. And I'm not going to do like a harsh eyeliner on her top or bottom, but I am going to take some of that shadow from the Tarte Pro palette and put it on her lower lash line. Going to smoke it out a little bit, but I'm going to start with Fierce, that lighter color. And definitely make sure to bring those outer corners together on the top and bottom. So there's not like a gap where that, what is it, tear drainage pipe? You know what I mean?
Like where the
like
conjunctiva
drainage
meets the
upper
conjunctiva?
Wow.
I know words.
You're very smart, Kayla. Don't say you're so short. Okay, so she looks a little vampire-y right now.
I don't have the canines.
That's okay. Did you ever have those, or did they file them down, or never have them? And I'm going to take the same highlighter, this Dandelion Twinkle, and put that under her eyebrow. Okay, now that her eyebrow goop has dried, I'm going to take a spoolie.
Oh, eyebrows.
I'm going to take a spoolie and just brush through them so there are no big clumps of eyebrow gel. We're going to put some bronzer and contour on her face so that she doesn't look so ghostly. So we are modernizing this a little bit with the highlighter and bronzer situation, but that's what I want. I wanted to create a modern vintage look on Kayla because her red hair is so much fun. I didn't want to just be like Jessica Rabbit. Like, I wanted to like make her own person. You know what I mean?
Dressed like a rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit.
I was like, what? Oh.
Yeah, that girl.
Oh.
The cartoon.
Yes.
She knows who Jessica Rabbit is.
I'm with her now.
I am with her now.
I understand.
I've never whipped out my bad Russian accent on my channel. Maybe now's the time.
Right now.
Kayla, now's the time. I'm going to take some mauve blush. Not that she needs it because she's got really rosy cheeks. And this has a little bit of shimmer in it. This has a little bit of shimmer.
A little bit of shimmer. We like the shimmer.
She's not wrong. I'm going to take some Dandelion Twinkle with this very Dandelion Twinkly brush and put it on the high points of her cheeks. So I'm going to take this brow gel now and put it on her bottom lashes because I want the world to know she has bottom lashes, but I don't want them to be as dark as her top lashes. I'm going to finish her hair. So you stand on this side and we are going to take these puppies out. Okay. And I'm really stoked. Cute. So I did have a small curling iron coming in the mail. Didn't get here in time. So I was going to use a 1/2-inch curling iron on her. But I had to use a 1-inch curling iron. I think it's a 5/8-inch curling iron. But wasn't my there. And on her hair I used this Marc Jacobs Fridge Damage Repair Miracle treatment.
I'm really actually kind of excited for this part.
So curling iron would have made these waves much tighter. So you see how it's kind of big. There's one wave here and then it comes down here. With a smaller curling iron, that would have been more like, which is actually what we were going for. So you see this, I've brushed it out so that all of these waves are going the same way. And then I want it to be like this with the waves. We're gonna need some hairspray and we're gonna create some finger waves. Be right back. So they were really tight in like the 20s and 30s and into the 40s. In the 40s into the 50s, they were the bigger, more like Hollywood waves that you see. But this will still look really nice, I think. Okay. So while this is setting, I sprayed them, clipped them, as you can see. So while this is setting, I'm going to kind of just fix things up. Some of her mascara got a little wild. I'm wondering if I should put some eyeliner on her top line. I think I will. So I'm basically going to take that dark purple that I used in here. Let's see if I can do this. This guy, is it in the frame?
Yeah.
And I'm going to just run it. Close your eyes. Whoa. Disaster averted. Praise the Lord. So I'm just going to have her close her eyes and line, especially that center section where it's most light. I'm doing it right close to the lash line so there's not a harsh line, but so that her lashes are looking thick and full. And what we could do is line her waterline. That might be an option. I'm gonna do some research real quick. I'm not gonna line her waterline. I've decided. Now it's time for something we've both been waiting for. I have a gift for Kayla, but she doesn't know what it is, and I'm actually gonna not let her see until it's on. So we're gonna have you go like this and not flinch. Yep, there it is.
This might take a moment.
Slime-o, okay.
Slime-o!
Think of Piper.
No.
She hates her dog.
She ate my chickens.
She did. That's a big deal.
Like real chickens.
Like actually ate her chickens.
The laying hens.
That's a prob.
Nonetheless.
Like stripes. This is going really well. You look hot. Perfect. This is a Tarte Quick Dry Matte Lippy Paint in the color Acid Wash.
I can see it.
You can see it in your reflection.
Your eyes.
Can you see that it's dark?
This is so scary.
You're doing great.
My eyes are watering because I'm laughing. Inside.
In the inside. That's what you did. But I'm not going to let her see it until she sees the whole thing. So I'm going to finish up with her hair and then the big reveal. So these clips have helped the waves dry in the direction we want them to. So I'm going to take various bobby pins and clips and just get this in place here. As you can see, I'm kind of taking these ends and making them a part of the bun. So the 20s and 30s was one of the first times that women cut their hair short. And that was a really big deal because a lot of women, other women stopped wearing corsets and a boyish figure was more trendy. And so it was kind of a crazy time for American history and European history too. Because it was the first time women were really foregoing that kind of major tradition. And so they really embraced a lot of boyish forms of their clothing and wanted to be flat-chested and chopped their hair short. But they're still able to be feminine with their makeup and with their hair. And with their makeup, it was one of the first times also that women weren't just wearing makeup in theater and in movies. So Hollywood, with silent films, people started seeing makeup on lots of people. And so they were able to attain it a little bit easier. Are you ready?
There are men.
I know. Our husband's just got home. Are you ready?
I think so. Oh my goodness.
What do you think?
Whoa. That's cool.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
You look straight from the 30s. Go like this. Yes! I'm going to make you do that when you take your picture, just so you know. But a lot of women would take their hair and do something bob-like in the front and then keep it in a bun or keep it pinned up in the back. So they didn't have to commit to chopping it off, but they were able to still have that kind of boyish, What do you think of the lipstick?
It is bold.
So a lot of this weekend for Kayla and I has been figuring out ways that she can step out of her comfort zone in comfortable ways, in ways that are still somewhat doable for her as a mom and where she lives and stuff like that. I think you look amazing. I'm also kind of a dramatic human being.
The lipstick is a little scary.
But how do you feel about the overall look?
The overall look, I think it looks really fun. But what else do I wear this with?
You can wear it with anything. You can wear it with that new sweater you got. Thanks you guys for watching. You can totally step out of your comfort zone in ways that are fun and easy. Easy. This took a while.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's 10:30 at night. And we started less than an hour ago.
Yeah, we did.
So that's kind of a big deal. Thanks for letting me do this.
Yeah.